How to write very long string that conforms with PEP8 and prevent E501. As PEP8 suggests keeping below the 80-column rule for your Python program, how can I abide to that with long strings, i.e. how would I go about expanding this to the following line, i.e.
Implicit concatenation might be the cleanest solution. Edit on reflection. I agree that Todd's suggestion to use brackets rather than line continuation is better for all the reasons he gives. The only hesitation I have is that it's relatively easy to confuse bracketed strings with tuples.
Since neighboring string constants are automatically concatenated, you can code it like this. Note no plus sign, and I added the extra comma and space that follows the formatting of your example. Personally, I don't like the backslashes, and I recall reading somewhere that its use is actually deprecated in favor of this form, which is more explicit. Remember, explicit is better than implicit. I consider the backslash to be less clear and less useful because this is actually escaping the new line character. It's not possible to put a line end comment after it if one should be necessary. It is possible to do this with concatenated string constants. I used a Google search of Python line length, which returns the PEP8 link as the first result, but also links to another good Stack Overflow post on this topic. Why should Python PEP8 specify a maximum line length of 79 characters? Another good search phrase would be Python line continuation.
I think the most important word in your question was suggests. Coding standards are funny things. Often the guidance they provide has a really good basis when it was written, for example most terminals being unable to show as greater than 80 characters on a line, but over time they become functionally obsolete, but still rigidly adhered to. I guess what you need to do here is weigh up the relative merits of breaking that particular suggestion against the readability and maintainability of your code. Sorry this doesn't directly answer your question.
You lost a space, and you probably need a line continuation character, a backslash, or even parens would also work instead of the line continuation, but you risk someone thinking you intended to have a tuple and had just forgotten a comma. Take for instance, versus. With Python's dynamic typing, the code may run either way, but produce incorrect results with the one you didn't intend.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.